Hello, it's me Red Knight and welcome back to my channel for another Heyday video. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening wherever you are. Now today's video is focusing on Baptiste. Baptiste is that brand new feature that is now added into the game for everybody to participate with. Whether you've done the testing or the dev build, you've now got the opportunity to join all others around the world. Now this is from level 23. Once you hit level 23, you will be able to use Baptiste, and he's located down by Maggie. Now Baptiste is a gentleman that takes you to an event area where you can create a design based around the current theme that's in the game at that time. As you start progressing through this themed event, you'll be able to earn certain currency which will then allow you to buy rewards, and that's the main focus of the game. So let's tell you everything. So he's down by Maggie. When he appears, he introduces himself. He says that I'm looking for some designs, some beautiful imagery which you are going to create. Now it's optional, you can do this or not. However, if you want to get the decoration, you want to get the rewards, you do need to participate at each stage. Now the theme for the current event that's about to come into the game is Valentine's. So we are doing a Valentine's based activity that will give us some wonderful Valentine's decoration that you really don't want to miss out on. So please do this in all of your farms. Now how does it actually work? What's involved? What are the different stages? Now it's actually very easy to understand, but I'm going to go through the participation, the preparation, the design, the voting stages with you in the video, just to give you a good idea on what's required so you don't make any mistakes, especially with that submission. Now, I've broken the video down into 4 stages of Baptiste. There's the preparation stage, there's a design stage, there's the voting stage, and then there's a reward stage. And each one of these is timed and has a specific time focus. The designing, voting, the rewards is the key stages for you guys. Now, for preparation, that's part of this video, and also for you to get to know what's involved in the actual event area and how it works. So I'm going to explain that, then do the designing, then the voting, then the rewards. Now first of all, let's start with the preparation. Now the preparation stage is important because you need to know what's involved in this, because you need to make sure that you are doing the tasks required to get the actual points. Now as you go through this, there's a little like a help option that has 4 specific sections, and as you can see down here it says there are 3 phases. So you've got get familiar with the new area, which is the preparation, submit your designs, you've got voting for designs, and you've got the photo reels for the festive shop. So that's the basic aspect of the game itself. Now in relation to the preparation phase, okay, preparation is clearing the area. Your choice. You get rewarded if you do clear it. There's a specific decoration in the area that you cannot move, so you have to create a theme around that design. Part of the preparation is also looking at what you need to do task wise for this preparation. Next down there is the design phase. Now the design phase and the preparation is kind of a combo phase. This is where you clear the area, you start dragging the decoration down into this actual design, creating a design that you like, that gives you the points, that gives you the task that you need to do to get the actual currency to buy the decoration, and then hopefully a beautiful design that someone will vote on. That voting stage is very much like having a group of people coming together, looking at 2 designs and saying, I like the left one, I like the right one, next, I like the left one, I like the right one, next. And it's as simple as that. However, you're not going to see other people from around the world. You may not even see your own designs. You might see other people's. Voting will vary. Now this is the design area. So as we look at the design area, you can see that it's reminiscent of Heyday itself. There's a town area, there's a crop area, there's a waterfall, there's a fishing area, but you're not using that. You're only using this little square that's in the middle, and not the outside, only the inside. So that actual border effect that you see there is the limitation of your design. You'll see existing decoration that you have to use, plus items you need to remove. Now at the top of the actual area you'll see some information. This is for Valentine's Day. It gives you the event name, it gives you the stage information you're in, and it gives you how much time left. Please pay attention to this. There's also another indication on the farm as well. Other icons in the top hand corner, the left hand side is that how to, where you saw those 4 boxes earlier. You've got the regular shop where you can buy diamonds and other resources, and then you've got the reward shop, which is where you can actually buy this special decoration or rewards from this event itself. Down at the bottom, there's 3 little tabs and there's 2 icons on either side. There's the farm one, which takes you back to your farm. There's the deco storage you'll be using a lot. There's the scenic mode for you checking how it looks. And then there's the task board that tells you what you need to do. Those 3 icons in the bottom there, one relates to your designing stage. There's the favorite design, which is the voting tab, and then there's the Hall of Fame for the top picks. So maybe your design will reach that. Basically depends on how your design looks. Now, as I said, this is the key area. You'll see down there's some trees and rocks in there. You've got the option of keeping those or not keeping those. The actual decoration that is in the middle is the one that does not move. You can't turn it, can't change it, it's fixed. And the border is that area. Now, with the trees and the bushes and the rocks, you can be using dynamite, axes and saws to remove those. They come from your storage and they do not go back afterwards. Once they're used, they are gone. Now, the decoration shop tab I mentioned earlier has a lot of nice rewards. It could be scarves, it could be the event currency, you've got vouchers, expansion materials, there's decoration from different themes, and you can see down there that it costs a certain currency to actually buy those items. And this is an example of what you might see. The task board itself has a lot of different tasks. Each task will change depending on how many you've done versus how many you've got to go. If you don't choose those tasks, you don't get the points. If you do choose them, you will get the points, and then an XP and the actual currency will be given to you. If you tap on each of the icons, it tells you what you need to do. And this is part of the preparation stage, looking at these points here before you start removing or deleting or changing. So check your task board first. Now, once you've come to the preparation stage, you want to think, okay, how do I want to design this? You get an idea in your mind. Go to the shop section. Have a look at the decoration you've got in storage. Work your way through thinking, okay, maybe I need this, maybe I need some of those, and maybe I want to purchase a few more pieces. Now, once you've actually created your design, you need to submit it. Now, until you actually start the design, you cannot submit that design. So you've got to do some of the tasks. So please do look at the task, make sure you're comfortable with the task, and then you can start designing. Do not submit until everything is finished. If you do, then you're not going to get liked and you won't get other rewards. The voting stage itself has you and other people. You're choosing the favorite one. As I said, at the moment in this image there's nothing, and I'll show you a good example later in the voting aspect. You've also got that top picks Hall of Fame. Now, I'm lucky enough in the dev build to have mine voted in as a top pick, and you'll see multiple designs down there that you might want to copy and save and screenshot and think, hey, I can use this on my farm. Now, in relation to designing, which is the next stage, this designing aspect does not affect your farm. It's an independent area. Everything you do here is not connected to the farm, so don't worry. Now, as I said, you've got that design area. Now, within the design area, there's special tasks. Look at the task first. It says remove an obstacle. You remove the obstacle, you get points. As you remove one, it then gives you another one, and another one, and another one, until you get the maximum requisite number of points. Same with the decoration. You go into your storage, you look at the decoration, you look at the task, it says you need this item. Drag it out into the design area and think, how can I use this within my design? Until you actually finish the design. And it's literally what you would do on your farm, but in a specific boxed like area. Now, you are limited on the decoration you have in your storage, so good luck with the designing. At the end of the day, as long as you're using the resources that it tells you to use, then you will get the points. If you don't use that decoration, you can create another design, that's fine, but you're not getting the points that you need to be able to buy the items later. Now, this is the design I created on one of my dev farms. I like it. I'm going to enter this one into the competition. I've finished. So I've now entered my design, I've submitted it, and this is the stage I'm going through now. Now, if you do not enter your design, if you do not submit your design, it will grey out and you cannot proceed any further. You've lost the opportunity to get rewards. So you must submit a finished design before the clock ticks down. Now, once you submit it, you cannot go back and change it. It's finished. That aspect of the event is over, and you'll be moving on to the next stage later, which will be the voting. So once you've done the designing, once you've created your image, you've submitted it, you can go claim some of the rewards, but again, you can't get all of the items yet because that's a later stage. And you just now have to wait for the clock to tick down and wait for everybody else to actually get to the same stage you are. Remember, we're in different time zones, so this designing stage is pretty long, and it allows others to catch up and keep up within your actual group of people. Now, submitting, press the button, you'll submit the design, it will then go in, it tells you how many tasks you've completed. I did all 21 in this case, I got maximum points, I've confirmed my subscription, and I've sent that into the actual design area for judging for later. You'll end up with this like clicker camera style effect, so, and then it will open up with a box showing your design that you've submitted, and that is done and dusted. Now what I want to do is just to show you this process. So I'm going to go for a bit of a design using some of the dev build decoration, starting from scratch. So you can see down there, there's my area. I've not chopped down the trees or bushes, I'm just dragging some decoration down from my storage. I go back into my storage, I look at some of the items, what do I want to do? I think a hedgerow would be nice there. Now if you look down in the bottom hand corner there, it says number 17, number 18, number 19. As it starts changing is when you're adding certain items into the actual area itself. Now if you are using the event decoration, again this will also add to the total, and it will say, hey, you've added this item. So that number down in the corner relates to things that you have done that you can possibly claim for points. So please do pay attention to that as well. Now you can see I've added in some of the decoration. I've not really added in the Valentine's one that it wants, but I'm creating a nice little design, bringing out some of the pieces. I kind of wish I could place outside the area and then use those for adding into the design and moving around, and I think that's something that Heyday needs to work on, because at the moment it feels like I'm very limited on this area. It's not like the edit mode where you can move and do things more smoothly. It's a created design area that's very bring out, put, go in, bring out, go in, bring out, go in, and it's kind of annoying that the box on the side keeps jumping outwards, going in, jumping out and going in. I wish I had a paste option. I wish I had an option to remove or adjust things more smoothly. I don't like this design aspect. Now that I'm comfortable with what we're doing in the farm, regular farm, it's more comfortable for me. This one doesn't feel so special, and I'm not liking it at all. However, I do like the fact that I can create a nice design, and that is the special part. So as you can see, I'm designing, bringing pieces out until I am happy. Okay, let's jump ahead to the designs finally finished and we move on to the next stage. Okay, I've jumped ahead slightly and the design is almost finished now. So I'm just adding a few more pieces into the design just to round it off. Now it does take a bit of time to get to this stage because, like I said, the design element is not really that comfortable. Now once you've made that design and you're happy with it and you think, oh, I like the way this is coming along at the moment, maybe you start tweaking, maybe you start adjusting, maybe you start moving things around, and as you can see, the points are still adding up at the bottom. Now because you're actually limited by the area, okay, you've got to be very careful how you place those decorations down. Like, you'd like to blend more in, you'd like to put pieces around, but as you can see, like, the design area is like very restrictive. Now I'm happy with the way this is looking. I think what I've created here is coming along very nicely indeed. However, I would like to make it a little bit better. So what can I do to make it better, I wonder? So I'm looking at it, thinking. No, actually I'm happy with that one. So now what I'm going to do is submit the design. I've submitted the design. There you go. It's all done and dusted. I've gone to the reward. You can see down there some of the rewards I can claim. These were those numbers. Now as I start claiming the rewards, you'll see that some of those are X's because I didn't actually do these ones. I didn't remove all of the obstacles. Now it's optional. If you don't remove them, you can't get points. If you do remove them, you do. If you don't have the decoration, you can't use it. If you do have the decoration, you can use it. So some of these pieces I don't have because I don't have the farm pass with this farm. So it means I don't have the decoration. And you're going to be in the same situation. Don't overly mind. There's still sufficient ways of getting points, and hopefully the people that are in your group will like your design enough that you can get some points. Now once it's done, you then need to wait until it's all over, and then you're waiting. So you submitted your design, you're now waiting. There's nothing else you can really do within this part of the game. You can't go back, you can't change it. You've done and dusted with this section. Now still pay attention to it. If you want to, you can claim the rewards now, as I showed you. That is your choice on that stage. And as you notice, the rewards do give a specific amount of items. Now notice with the rewards that you can collect them, but you may not see the ability to purchase in the shop straight away. Don't mind that one, that comes later within the actual event itself. Next thing you need to do as a task, and this is what we're moving into the voting section, is the voting likes. When you start liking a design, then you get more points, and then you receive points. The decoration you'll see down there, 2-key deco that everybody's been asking about. You want to use these beautiful little purple films that you've got, claim the decoration, get the prizes, and put those into your storage. Now these are the 2-key items. You can see down there there's also some Venetian bits as well. I will be choosing them all because I do like them. The bouquet stand is very nice, and I'm going to grab another one of those. I will get the Cupid's bench as well, and I will definitely grab some more path pieces. Alright, next stage, voting. The time has ticked down. Now the voting stage has started. Now this voting stage is actually kind of easy to do. I mentioned earlier that you're in a specific group of people, and that group of people will have a specific amount of designs. You'll see a box, 2 images left and right, and some little boxes underneath that require a choice. You tap on the image you like of the two, a tick mark comes up, a heart goes to the picture, and then once you've done your requisite number of likes, okay, it will then say that's enough for the moment. You can wait, or you can spend diamonds and keep voting again. Now personally I kind of like waiting, come back later, vote again, wait, come back later, vote again. Or if you want to spend diamonds, you can keep voting and then it's ended again, then voting again, then ended again, and voting again. Let's show you. So here's an example of the actual vote part itself. So you can see you're choosing your favorite design. I'm tapping left and right, so there's Pilly and my design down there, and I'm choosing the favorite one. Yeah, giving myself all the love, Pilly some love as well because her design's nice. Which is your favorite of the two? Which one would you choose? Which one would you like? And you can see the tick marks are coming down there. Once you get the last box, that's it. The diamond option comes up and you can reset it or you can wait. You've also got the option to then head on over to the actual task. You can see you've received 10 likes from someone liking yours, and they say, yeah, I can claim more points. You can also like others and claim points on that one as well. Next aspect down there relates to the design being submitted. Now the key thing down here is on the bottom hand corner. You'll see it says number 18. That means 18 people have liked my design. So the image has changed from what you were looking at earlier. Now the imagery that are liked go into the top pick. So those imagery that are like wonderful and everybody love will be like in the rogues gallery here. So just like you're going to the museum, you'll get to see the most beautiful designs based on the number of likes within that group of people. And you can see down here my one has been chosen. It highlights in beautiful yellow, and there'll be like an arrow left to right giving you the ability to look at that imagery. Now there are some nice designs down there, and I would definitely copy some of these designs on my farm. Right, last stage. So once the voting stage again is over, you'll come to the reward stage. Now the reward stage is literally where you really get to spend all the rewards, but you can also be doing that earlier as well. So it's down to you as you're playing. Now the voting phase is over. You go to the festival shop, which is the shop where you saw all of the items. It's also going to be telling you like how many likes you've got, how many of the actual points you made out of this. So it gives you a lot of status data, and it's very, very simple. So you can see down there how many photo reels earned, how many people liked, and how many I liked. So 0 liked, 13 people liked me, and 1,070 reels earned. Okay, I've got to spend those reels, and I go to the shop and I start buying the items I want from that area, and it's as simple as that. It's not difficult at all. It really, really is intuitive. The key thing is making sure that you understand what you've got to do task-wise to be able to earn these actual reels. Now, with the reels, once you've got them, please do look at the actual selection of items. Choose wisely, because if you buy too much of one, you can't get enough of something else, and the costs will vary, as will the multiples of those items. So don't overly tap the item, or you might spend 300 when you only wanted to spend 100, as an example. Now, I'm definitely going to go with the decoration, and that's it. Okay, that's Baptiste, everybody. A basic introduction. There will be more videos made. I will definitely make a video of me using the in-game version when it comes in today, and I hope you like it as well. Hopefully this video gives you some pointers. If you got any questions, do ask below. Now, Red Knight is going to say goodbye, so please do use my code in the game, and also subscribe to my channel if you would like to. If you don't want to use my code, please use another content creator's code. And for me, the most important part is a little circle. Click that button. Free to subscribe, doesn't cost anything, and it helps me towards my goal of 70 for more elixir. 75 is my target, and then 100 is my target after that. So please do watch my videos, like, subscribe, and share. But either way, bye now.